Here you go, one point.
What does it mean to you to officially now have knocked down over 3,000 3-pointers? It's just you and Steph have done that?
No, another one of those, accomplishments that we never take for granted. Just the amount of work that I put in. Countless days and nights where I put the work in, and a lot of people don't see it, but the results happen. So it's just thank you. All right, that's it.
What's going on, James?
What's up, man?
Right. Can you talk about just from being like one of the best scorers in the game to now, like, obviously you're still a great scorer, but now you're one of the best facilitators. Can you talk about that transition?
Yeah, well, it's not a transition. I do both. Just each possession, dictates, with the defense. Defensively, each possession dictates, what they want me to do. So I just play the game the right way, and try to get teammates involved and move the scoreboard. Come on, Norm.
Ty mentioned you getting up about 10, 11 threes a game. Took 15 today. Just your shot profile so far this season. How have you felt about it? Have you gotten the spots that you wanted? I know got your legs under you. The season has gone on, but shot profile.
I'm feeling a lot better. My legs are starting to. For an older guy in this league, 16 years in this league, it takes me a little bit more time to get, acclimated. Especially, my role has changed. I haven't had this role in, 4 or 5 years. So it's going to take me some time to get there. But you guys should see us, game by game, I continue to get better. And, I'll eventually put a lot more efficiency and less turnovers. But, at this point, it's just finding ways to win games. That's the most important thing. And especially now having Norm back, it just made my job a lot easier. So tonight was one of those games where you find a way to win, and that's all that matters.
I asked Ty before the game about this month and a half you guys have been without Kawhi. If you expected it and how you guys have handled it. How do you guys think you guys have handled it so far?
We're a little frustrated, honestly, just because we feel like we shouldn't lose for real. But that's not the beauty of this league. But for us, it's for sure a handful of games that we felt like we let slip away. And I know every team feel like that, but like defensively, we're good enough to where we're going to be for the most part be in every game, and we feel like we let a couple slip away. So we try our best not to allow the ones that we must have and we should win, win, and then other ones just give ourselves the best chance, which I think we've done that so far.
And this is for both of you guys. T-Man came in with about 3 minutes left in the third, didn't come back out. Can you talk about what you see from him? This is a guy that was a starter for you guys. Yep. Now he's coming off the bench, but yet he's a stay-ready guy. And Ty talks about what he continues to bring night in, night out for you guys. Can you talk about what T-Man does for this team that may not always show up in the box score?
The energy and effort that he brings on every game basis, defensively, making hustle plays, rebounding the basketball you see late in the game, crashing the ball, getting that rebound for us to get a second possession. Those are the plays that he makes, and then timing threes. He knocked that one down in the corner and opposite corner as well. But that energy and effort that he comes with every single night is what we need, and it showed tonight.
This was for James. It seems like once a game, I could be wrong, that you get fouled from 3 and you go to the free throw line. They got you 3 or 4 times tonight. Is that an art, or are guys just not giving you space away?
It's probably more than that. Missed a couple. But it's my step back. Like you can't. It's difficult to block it. Like I don't. It's rare that it's gonna get blocked. So the best you can do is try to challenge it. And then when you start being extra aggressive, that's when the fouls happen. So for me, it's not. I gotta do a better job of not, just focusing on the rim, if that makes sense. And then, my shot will go in a lot more. So, I don't know what to tell you.
Appreciate it.
James, you said you have this role now that you haven't had in like 4 or 5 years. Is it? I mean, you've been this player though. Is it kind of like riding a bike?
Comfortable.
Getting back to
so
it.
Comfortable.
And how important is it, or how different is it now, considering kind of the youth of this team?
It's different. in a sense of, well, for me individually, I think the role, you know, is easier for me, or it's easy for me just because I've been in a situation, you know, for a lot of my NBA career, and I think just, you know, helping guys and seeing guys and putting guys on the floor. Obviously, you got to coach for that, but just helping the guys as much as I can to where it makes the game a lot easier for them is something that I'm very, very comfortable in. But then just, you know, the guys, man, they just, from like the playing to like just the way we communicate with each other, like off the court, it helps on the court. It's fun. Like, it's really fun. And I mean, hopefully you guys can see it translate on the court, but like it's just, it's lit. You know what I mean? We got a lot of guys that just like want to see each other do well, like got great intentions. And once you got that from a group of guys, and then obviously the talent that speaks for itself, you got something special. So we're going to hold the fort down, and I'm happy, like I said, for Norm to get back. We're going to hold the fort down and keep doing things and progressing and keep getting better until Wyatt gets back, and then hopefully we can put this thing together. But as of now, you know, we're just going to keep chipping away, you know, one game at a time.
Congrats on the win, guys. Norm, when you went down, Amir Coffey really stepped up, and tonight you and James had 67 points between the two of you. Like you mentioned earlier, it seems like there's just something where everybody knows when to step up, everybody's playing for each other. Just wondering, like, how proud are you, or either of you, moments like these when it's time for someone to step up, it seems to happen every single time.
Really proud of him, man. One thing I said, you know, to y'all at the beginning of the season, like we got dogs. We got guys that believe in themselves, that want the opportunity to show what they can do and do more. You know, Amir stepping into that starting role and playing really well, being confident, being aggressive, knocking down threes, getting stops defensively, rebounding. And then even today, you know, a minute restriction, but him coming in, still ready, prepared, being aggressive, being confident. That's what we need. But we got a whole bunch of guys that can come in there and make an impact. It's always been a next man up mentality, and you know, there's no difference between Amir and them. They've been here for a while, so they know. Like I said, the team as a whole, it always has that mindset to go in there and be aggressive and make plays for us to win.
Norm, you've watched James Harden as an opponent for a decade. You've watched him as a teammate on the floor. You've watched him now on the bench for a few games. What's so special about what he's been able to do this year?
His basketball IQ, you know, it's difficult to see from afar. You just see the numbers, you know, piling up, but on the floor, knowing when to attack, knowing when to get his shot off, when the guys get guys open, the passes he makes. You know, being on the team, you like it. You know, you're not frustrated, but just his IQ of the game, you know, is amazing to see. It makes it easy for me. You know, I'm just trying to find a way to get open so I can get a catch and shoot three off. But he knows how to get guys open and to get the most out of the team.
James, what have you liked about Norm's season so far?
He just, I think I said this before, but he finally has an opportunity to where I don't think he's had before, to obviously be a starter, but just to be Norm. Like, you know what I mean? And then, like, the work that he puts in behind closed doors is why the reason why he's playing so well. You know what I mean? So, like, we talk about, you know, preparation for the opportunity. Like, there he goes right there. You know, he's prepared for this moment. He puts the work in, and then the opportunity presented itself to where he starts, and he's shooting the hell out of the ball, he gets to the rim, making his teammates better, and he's playing well. So, you know, I was kind of a little frustrated not having him on the court, but, you know, I think I told him just being, you know, on that, having a hamstring, you know, problem, I told him that's something, you know, they don't play with. So take his time, and whenever the hell he gets back, he's, you know, the opportunity is going to be there. So I'm happy it was tonight, and he shot the shit out of the ball and played well. So, you know, we just going to have to, like I said, hold this fort thing now to Wyatt get back, but just proud of each individual one of the guys.
Two more. You're obviously facing minutes restriction today. I'm not sure if I saw you in the exercise bike on the side in the first half, but one, how hard is it to, I know you want to be out there, how hard is it to be limited in that first half? And I guess when you got to go in that third quarter, you and James together, what does that feel like when you guys have those? I think you guys are 6 of 6 from 3 together.
Just flow, man. It feels like playing the game the right way. It just flow, honestly.
That shit feel good, man.
It's the flow, man. The flow of the game. We find open shots. I think you know, it's good. Man, the energy. You feel the energy. You know, from my shots to James to Nico. I mean, Mo hit a big three in the corner. Like the game was going away. You felt the energy. You felt the shift in momentum. In the game, came out in the third, and you know, he kind of got some easy buckets and things like that. I think the shot making and locking in on the defensive end really got us going. Definitely feels good. The energy is great.
And James, I have to ask you, you hit the step back and you stirred the pot there?
I don't know what you're talking
Throwback?
about.
I've seen that a lot.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't? Okay, you'll see highlights later.
So I was definitely going to ask Norm about James hitting the stir. So I'll ask you, like, what did you see on that mid-range?
What are you talking
I don't know.
about? I don't know.
I didn't see anything. I was running back on defense.
Well, good defense then.
Thanks, y'all.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.